Primero voy a presentar. Yo vamos a ver.
Ah, Simón. Tienes que hacer tu
No me
desmadre.
interrumpas, güey. Ya empecé.
Ah,
Vamos a ver un Vidoc. ¿Se acuerdan de esas cosas que hacía Bungie desde Halo 2? ¿Halo 2? ¿Halo 3? Pues todavía las hacen. Pues sí, por eso te digo, todavía las hacen y nunca las dejaron de hacer. Entonces estoy con mi experto en este jueguito. No sé, ¿cómo te llamas, güey?
pues no siempre me has presentado como el alacrán, güey.
No sé, güey, pero ahora ya la gente se cambia de nicknames, güey.
Uy, sí. La gente cambia de nicknames como Twitter cambia de CEO.
Bueno, el Arvataxzer, güey. Lo que sea. El experto en esta mamada, güey. ¿Ya lo tienes ahí?
Sí, güey. Ya te dije que me
A ver,
dijeras cuándo.
A la de 3. 1, 2, 3. ¿Sí le diste, verdad? Ok. ¿Sí le diste, verdad?
Demon.
Ah, ok. Órale, sí parecen los Avengers, ¿viste?
Están todos ahí, güey.
We were created for this moment, to deal with this conflict, to solve for this enemy.
What the hell
Los
happens
Spider-Mons.
when evil finally arrives and confronts the traveler?
Mira, me impresiona que sí sale en muchos cinemas ese pinche testigo, güey.
Pues ella va a ser el main villain de aquí, ¿no? Pues tienen que usarlo.
Supuestamente, güey, este está en 1080, pero parece que está todo comprimido.
Sí, yo.
The
Team
traveler is
720, güey.
threatened.
Sí.
The witness is here. Callus's forces are here as well. The pyramid fleet is here. Big shit is going down.
Lightfall should feel like you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
One of the values that we really
Van a
wanted to
derribar el
push was
Helm, güey, yo qué
making
sé.
sure that you felt like the tip of the spear. You were the one
Ojalá no,
who
pero-
was initiating the action. You were the one who was taking control. You were the one who was attacking.
Va a haber misiones de
What
tanquecito.
this tone
Tanquecito,
gave us the
sí.
chance to do was to really surface the friendship, the camaraderie,
Ahí está la
the
ejecución de la
connection
season,
that we
güey.
have to each other.
Kaido, we'll need your troops.
¿Qué pedo, güey? Los
End of
Silver
the
Surfers
universe
están
is
como
coming.
muy altos, ¿no?
What do we have left other than each other?
Pues sí.
Keep the enemy away from the
¿Qué te digo?
at all cost.
Mira, ahí se va a morir Holiday, güey. Así, ¡oh, me dieron!
There's a pretty big, serious
No sé
threat
por
that is
19, güey.
happening to the solar system. So we really wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
O sea, al rato revive como guardián.
What we're doing right now is we're both setting up the finale for the Light and Darkness saga.
¿Ese es el
We're
Helm?
pulling the
¿O era una
witness
nave cabal?
into the frame
Es una nave
for the
cabal.
first time.
The big question has been, what does it want with the traveler? What will happen when it finds it? And in
Esa
Lightfall, it
esa
does
es
find it.
template de
I
meme,
feel like
güey.
the witness is
Uy,
so
a través del
different
universo.
from any other antagonists that we've had in Destiny in the past. Now, a lot of
Ah,
our
seguro va a haber
Destiny
un par.
antagonists are like kind of over the top and theatrical in their own way. And then we have the witness who's just so reserved. It's all about control with the witness.
The witness is here to finish what the collapse started. Now, there's Callus, always been power hungry, in it for himself.
Okay.
He's now signed on as one of the witness's disciples. We're seeing Callus go through a transformation and emerge as something new.
My semblance matches my inner beauty.
Odds are stacked
¿Qué
against you.
pedo, güey?
The witness
Está
has
bien
arrived.
curioso el güey.
We got Callus, everything's under attack. How do we deal with this? And then you find this thread.
Los hilos.
Los chidos.
We knew
Las
we wanted to
hilarachas.
do another darkness power in Destiny.
Qué
Are we
horror.
gonna do what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison? No. We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about this thing called Strand, and it's the web of life.
Yo al principio
What does
creí
it
que iba a
mean
ser
to
como,
have a cosmic
como
web
la estriga o
that's
Thorn,
connecting
güey.
everything around you? How do you actually
Pues sí,
make that like an
veneno, es lo
ability?
que
How do you
dicen,
use
pero
that
no.
power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to
Sí.
fire, electricity,
Algo que no
or
existe en
ice
otros juegos.
coming
¿Qué, el
up with the
grapple hook?
idea of the strings, the strands lighting up the world.
pero aquí te puede
I
hacer
think that
grapple
was
a la
when
nada,
everything
güey.
kind of started to come together.
Eso es cierto.
Strand
Al
is
aire.
unlike any of the powers that we've gotten before. We didn't get it from the
A la
Traveler,
Spider-Man
we
de
didn't
los
get it from the
80s, güey.
Pyramids.
¿De
It
dónde
is
se agarró
power
si están en
that
un
we
parque?
find
Play 2, güey.
unlocked within us as Guardians.
Andas.
When you pull on that thread and you start manipulating that web, you can do some really powerful things.
Esa se ve muy OP.
We have some exciting player class fantasies
Pues,
coming up with Strand
seguramente
that we're
nomás se lleva puro
introducing.
rojo, güey.
So we have
Los
the
sombrillos te lo van a
Hunter
aguantar.
Threadrunner, which is going to introduce this threaded
Funambulista.
spike.
The Hunter Super Silk Strike, it's this kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving, constantly attacking.
It feels fluid. It has an amazing style to it. It's just something we've never
Ese güey
seen
tiene
in
muy buena
Destiny
barba.
before.
And then there's the Titan Berserker.
El que todo el mundo
and
se
the name is
quejó.
very fitting.
The Titan Super is Blade Fury, where you weave these
¿Y
giant
que tú también te
blades onto
quejas,
your
güey? Que otra vez
hands.
tienes
You have
putazos, pero en
a
verde, güey.
melee attack that you can
No,
kind of
porque sí
combo
tiene proyectil,
indefinitely,
güey.
and then
Saltas
you
y
have
tienes
your heavy
proyectil.
attack, which sends out these suspended
Pero lo tienes que
blades.
cargar, por lo que entiendo, ¿no? Así como cada 2-3 golpes se te llena el
And
proyectil.
then there's the
La verdad es que no
Warlock
sé.
Broodweaver, the
Ah, bueno.
mastermind of the minions that we call the Threadlings.
O sea, no he
The
visto.
Warlock Broodweaver Super is
¿No leíste
needle
todo el
stone.
pinche
You
post?
create 3 sources of
No,
power,
me lo salté
and
porque
then
dije, ay,
those
mejor
then
me espera que
get
esté en el
launched
juego y lo
out.
experimento
Ah,
de
bueno.
primera
Those
mano.
fly through the air. When they hit an enemy, they'll explode. When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into threadlings.
Ese se ve chido. Uy, no, bueno.
All the classes will have access to
¿Cómo no va a romper eso
but
todos
when
los
you select
strikes,
that
güey?
takes up your grenade slot. It was a hard challenge because, like, how can you make this idea of swinging through the world equivalent to a grenade? And so designers came up with this idea of a grapple melee.
¿Y qué cuánto
The
dura,
grapple
güey?
melee is incredibly powerful.
Hasta que no te acerques al objetivo, según
¿Lo
yo.
sueltes o qué?
Which stuns them for a second. And then when I get there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then the unravel.
Güey, entonces armamentario se va a volver meta, güey. ¿O qué pedo, güey?
All that stuff coming together was.
Bueno, ya lo
magic.
era con las pinches granadas
Oh my
de
god.
arco.
That's Destiny?
Más CG, güey. ¿Cuántos cinemas CG va a haber, güey?
Neomuna has existed for hundreds of years. It branched off from
Pues
Earth
igual y le
during
salen más
our
baratos
collapse
que
and
los
shut off any communication. So they've
que los
been
in-game.
secretly existing on Neptune for a very long
Te puedo
time,
decir que
keeping
los
themselves safe.
el cinemático de esta season tenía un poquito menos de
It was
calidad,
amazing to see
pero
how
estaba
the
mucho
concept
más largo y
artists
tenía un
made all
montón
this
de
beautiful
personajes.
Estaba
art
chido.
feel really fresh and new,
O sea,
but
estuvo
also
bien,
part of the
pero tenía un
Destiny
poquito
universe.
menos de calidad que otros.
O sea, chido ese pinche.
When you think about how to design Neomuna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking of a lot
Cyberpunk.
of aerodynamic things, fins and sailboats. That informs us sort of the architectural form language that kind of looks unlike anything
ay,
we've
los
seen
frames.
before.
The high winds,
Pues están en el
Sí, sí, sí.
pressure,
development
we have the
environment.
beach area where we show the sand is made
Mira,
out
se
of
ve padre,
diamonds.
se ve bonito eso.
The whole terrain is following up into the beginning of the city. The color, the graphic design, the vibrancy, and yeah, there's some mysteries in there.
Ya
The
puedo.
cool thing about Neomuna
Una
is
jolote,
that
¿qué
it's
es
like
eso?
this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of
Los
different
pinches
environments.
cofres dorados hasta el
I think my
Ay.
favorite
hasta encima de los
Thrillodrome
Fiestódromo, güey.
edificios.
lost sector,
Sí.
and I think we can
Mira,
relate
esa es otra
to
granada
spending
diferente de
our
Titán. Son
days
como unas bolas
in a
amarradas. Bueno, ya no
sticky
salió,
arcade.
pero.
Playing games.
No solamente va a haber grappling hook, güey.
I'm also so excited.
Sí,
for
es
people to
seleccionable
see
el
Puka
grappling.
Pond with all of the pukas that have been like such a mystery
¿Qué
since
son esas
Neon
mamadas,
Light.
güey?
Acabas de decir son jucas o pucas.
And then,
Sí,
on
pero
the
¿qué
other
es?
side of the
O sea, son los que
city
trae
is
la.
Callus' ship.
La Exo Stranger, ¿no?
The Typhon Imperator has landed square in Ahimsa Park.
You see,
Ahí va a ser la raid.
he is indeed kind of in
Yo creo que
shambles
sí.
in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive, and familiar?
Oh, no, qué pedo.
This is a city that needs the Guardian's
Te
help.
grapleas
It
a
needs their
las
protection, and
a las no war
Callus is gonna
minefields.
do his level best to destroy
Sí.
it, and we're not going to let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
There's a
Silver
lot
Surfers.
new about Lightfall.
¿Ves el
We
tamaño del
have this new
cabal?
location, and it has
Son de
these
tamaño verga, güey.
personalities that come along with it. They're defenders of this city, and they have new perspectives that we really haven't seen in characters in Destiny, and that's taking the form of the Cloud Striders, Nimbus, and Rohan.
I
Rohan.
understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you.
Él ya no es Lightbearer.
Rohan is the grizzled old
Son dos.
veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young
pero no está
rookie.
traducido.
Nimbus is learning
Triste.
on the job.
Nimbus was definitely a favorite of ours to animate. They're so boisterous and fun-loving and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
Nimbus, on your face.
Peace, I'm out.
We want the Tormentors to
están
be the
los-
most scary unit that you've
Los
ever fought
atormentadores.
in the Destiny universe.
Holy crap, this combatant is very powerful. It means business.
It's incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe, has command over all this void energy.
Pero qué pedo,
Tormentor can, like, grab
manipulan la
you,
luz.
and that's something we've never really done before with the boss.
Throws out the scythe, has the player in his hands.
Tiene
And in those moments, for
tiene
Dark
sentido
Hearts,
dentro
we
del lore
actually
que
do
sea
things with audio
vacío,
to make
porque
it feel
vacío es
even
como
more
el menos
intimate. We
luz,
duck out all
pero
the background sound.
igual y
So you really
sí.
have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
¿Y qué? ¿Te quita habilidades o qué pasa cuando te agarra?
Yo supongo que nomás te mata y ya, güey.
Season of Defiance are two
Mira.
sides of the Destiny coin. And so on the Lightfall side, we have crazy neon cities going on an adventure far away, sort of bombastic action fantasy.
No me van a decir de qué va la
On
season.
the Season of Defiance side of the coin, it's a story
No
that's
mames, va a ser personaje ella después de que nunca,
Season
güey.
of Defiance is about the
Se va a morir, güey.
ground war on
Sí, ahora sí, güey.
Callus's forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go now.
Mira mi
We're
Trax va a salir.
trying to protect the last city, but
Mi
much
Trax,
more directly and
Cuervo.
under much more threat than we
Aunque
have.
Zavala y Kaetel faltan ahí.
You're working with Petra, you're working with Devrim, you're working with all these people.
Devrim,
who know
güey.
Ah,
that
Devrim.
No, bueno,
battling
cabrón.
for the real thing you're trying to save.
Pirámide, ¿qué es eso, güey?
Un
Oh, ¿qué es ese casco,
segurato
cabrón?
como
We have a lot of weapons and armor for players to earn, and I'm
Creo que
super
esos son
excited to
exóticos.
see what you've been
Parece
working on.
de
We have a couple of
Stasis.
strand exotics. The Warlocks
Uh-huh.
are getting what's called swarmers. They're these boots that will untangle destruction.
Eso sí las mostraron
at
ya.
that location. Now they can either shoot it or they can pick up
Ale
and
se va
throw a
a
tangle,
emocionar
and
por
then
sus
that
nuevas
will
botas
also
tribaleras
create
ahora
friendlies.
exóticas.
Son
The hunters are getting this helmet that
botas
will
del
help
estratega,
them
güey. ¿De qué hablas?
grapple through the air. As you grapple, you gain this
No,
new
en
ability
el-
called Woven Mail.
En el diseño, porque tienen las
Ah,
puntas
ya.
así todas saliendo.
The Titans
Güey,
get
este casco
son
siento que va a romper el
augmented
PvP, güey.
aspect that they
Saliendo
have. The
de
aspect
grappling
itself will just
tienes
send out a wave
reducción de
that'll
daño y
spin enemies in
flinch.
front of their barricade
Pero
after
solo al
casting
cuerpo,
it,
no a
but
la
the
cabeza.
boots will
Pero
split
y el
up into
reducción
three
de daño,
waves.
bueno, y el reducción de
Whenever they
flinch,
spin
güey.
an enemy with these boots on, they also gain woven mail. So
¿Quién
pushing
sabe?
the
Falta ver
front
si es
further
muy
by
duro o
being
no.
tanky.
I have been caught by those boots a couple times in our playtest.
El PvP no lo sé,
We have
hermano.
this incredibly cool
El fusión era de
heavy
arco.
metal machine gun that
Ujú.
fires according
Ya tienen uno de
to its
vacío,
own rhythm,
culeros.
where
Que no sé-
it
no,
gets
es que el Epicuro no
alternate
funciona en
effects every
PvE,
fourth bullet, and then
No, no
every
es para
16th
PvE.
bullet, it
Pero para
gets
PvP está
even
bien
more
ilegal, güey.
added to it.
Y ese es el por
We
qué
have this
nerfearon
pistol
al
that
Retrofit
would use
Escapade, güey.
advanced technology to find your enemies. And so suddenly you're not worrying about aiming, you're really worrying
Ah,
about
la Smart
surviving
Pistol
during
de
the lock-on
Titanfall,
time.
güey.
And it
¿Cómo?
opens
A ver,
you up to consider your
¿cómo jalará en
movement more
PvP?
than your aiming, being able to lock on to multiple guys
Es
in your field
como.
of vision, and
Esa
then
cosa es
just
como
obliterate all of them
la criestesia,
was,
pero
I think,
de
the moment
Strand,
where
¿no?
I
Hasta
kinda
tiene
went,
como el
"Whoa."
mismo.
Tiene una animación similar.
Ay,
menos.
El perno que gira. Tum, 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 tum.
We're introducing a ton of new features
Era la raid.
that
O no sé.
are designed to make sure that the player experiences are as good as they can be.
I think one of the things we're most excited about are loadouts and what we're calling build crafting 2.0, which is the system of both, hey, let's make it more understandable to how you make a build. And then let's allow you
Ahorita
to
vamos a
save
pasar
that
sobre
build
eso, güey.
and quickly swap between them.
Oh, Jesus
When
Christ.
we started the process of figuring
Un
out
flinching,
how
había
we
algo
were
ahí
going
que no
to
había
improve
salido.
build crafting,
one of the things that we knew we needed to do was make it easier to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in this system. When we
Y eso va a salir en Lightfall, el ciudad directo.
Estos dos sí vienen con Lightfall. Lo de...
And let you see your whole build on one screen.
No, bueno.
Oye, bueno, ahorita
hay
vemos,
movilidad
güey.
ahí.
Lo que te iba a preguntar. O sea, que el mod de la temporada era una probadita de lo que íbamos a tener.
Guardian Ranks is our answer to...
Y Guardian Ranks, pensé que Guardian Ranks no iba a salir con Lightfall, que iba a implementarse
Yo también
después.
pensé que venía en el año, Ah, no. ¿Sabes qué es lo que viene en el año?
El LFG, ¿no?
LFG en el juego.
Oye, ¿qué es esa armadura, güey?
La de la raid.
¿Qué pedo? Mira, el titán tiene HUD.
Sí, es la...
That's illegal.
We're just on the coast right now. We want to get into the heart of this continent.
We are walking to our 10-year anniversary of Destiny, and Destiny being such a core part of our players' lives. We just want to keep building Destiny.
We've been talking about this antagonist to the Traveler for so long. In Lightfall, we get to spend time with the Witness in a way that we haven't yet.
We're paying off storylines that have been coming together and been building for years.
¿Y va a salir el Armis, güey?
Certainly arise.
We have this finale.
Yo supongo que lo van a resolver para otra season. O sea, lo van a...
Where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga.
Como que lo van a poner en su lugar y después lo van a...
This universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the
A meterme
Pyramid.
otra
We want to
season.
show you new ways to explore it. We want to show you new things to discover in the universe because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that. It's high stakes, thrilling action, all at the same time, pushing the Destiny story to places it's never been before.
Mira, ahí está la raid, güey.
Ok, pues ya. 16 minutotes, güey.
Estuvo bien. Siento que fue como plática de político, güey.
¿Sí? ¿Tú crees?
Hablaron mucho sin decir mucho.
Pues también está bien, ¿no?
Sí,
Déjame...